It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started, and away we go from Lumen Field. Starting at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing on their first play. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
First carry here for the South Carolina product. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate, and that makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's complete. This is Nguka. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing off the play fake. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. No change to the call on the field. That play is going to remain a touchdown. Trujillo ends on the point after. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on, set!
They'll run. First gives to Zach Charbonnet. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set! Ready, right?
They're going play action. Nice game left side. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. I'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Get it.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up third down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Lucky to avoid that turnover. Might need some more luck here if they want to convert on this third and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Okay, ready.
I'm just a yard shy of midfield, first and 10.
Hey, down.
Trying the left side with Charbonnet. And just a yard here before this play goes out. It's second and 9.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seeing him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Mustang 19.
Pass play coming here. Buys time, rolling right. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And that tap may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down. Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Putting a receiver in motion. Going to the ground again on first. He is down to the 30-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Dude, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line just gaining confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, boy, those big guys say, feed the run game.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Once again, Irving keeps it moving. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They gain 11 on that play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to it. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Hand off to the back. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now he gives to Charbonnet, coming right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Another carry for Charbonnet. Now that's not what the offense does, though. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air on 3rd and long. He finds space, middle of the field. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Snap, shot alert. 19, check, Bronco switch, go.
Charbonnet now up the middle. On that 1st down play. Looking quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw now. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks making a 1-score game in the 1st half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And they got to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. Here's the give to Irving. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Roll left side, grab by Allen. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. On the give, this is Irving. He still has room inside the 30. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. That one hits for 30. And the Bucs have the first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Hiking 18.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 13-point lead. This is Trujillo to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Buccaneers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play. Throw here, 3rd down. This one will be intercepted. Space on the right, he's got room. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
On the set.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
The Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Lady. 19, Charger. 19, 19, Lion.
He has it at the 5. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Okay, ready?
New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He'll be quickly trying to get set again.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Pitch made left side by Abuka. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard gain. Complete to
Pass play on first and 10. Has it downfield working the left. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 29-yard gain. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking to throw again on second down. We've got a screen to the running back. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line fast.
Brings up second and 4 at the 6-yard line.
Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. He's going to throw it again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. This is Trujillo, trying to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields this one at the 3. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now throw to start the drive. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, a gift to Charbonnet. Stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down.
Hawk 70. Here we go.
48-yard line.
Like.
He's going to throw it. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Dive play straight ahead. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Okay, why do I think right now, as fullback heads to the sideline after that call, the lobbying begins. Give me the rock. Fullbacks don't normally get a ton of carries, but they also typically don't get plays like that.
2. 60 Eagles, Cowboy 80.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Street. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
This is Charbonnet heading right. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Here's another for it. About 4 yards for him on that run. More distance than that left, though, on 3rd goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Ready?
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Mustang, come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 19. Tight, 19 tight. 18 Pioneer.
Throwing from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gets him back to within 11.
I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark that starts a second-half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Let's go.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working quickly here. 2nd down pass play coming. Right side and in the hands of Allen. Has some daylight through the 40. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after it.
Throwing now on 1st down. Look at that power, deep left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Dose of the hurry up here.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 1st down play, that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! But it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
19 tight.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. He's denied the score as they finally get him down at the 1. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive tree.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and you're fortunate if you are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Starting this drive to give to Charbonnet. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Come on.
Back to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
10 through 11. Stephanie.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Putting down the field, and he's got it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Okay, ready?
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
18. Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one is caught. Horton has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Sticking to the air here. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Looking at his fullback now. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Okay, break.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready, ready.
From the red zone on first. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broadcast incomplete. And they can hope for better results now on second down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right. Timed up right? It certainly wasn't.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Great, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball.
Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. To the air now on first and 10. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down, Buccaneers.
To throw here on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and then completion is still pretty good, too.
Set. Go.
3rd and long for him here. taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's a design run. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
That one's out and cut on the right side. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making a 3-score game in the 4th. This is Trujillo to try to point after. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
The career's more at stake when you wear your crown. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Liking it.
They'll come out throwing. Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And a stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 22 out of that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down.
Let's go now.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Come back. 19. Charge.
Here's a throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Go.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Into traffic, complete! And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's a gain of 4.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there. Unable to bring it in.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Ready.
Desperation time here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we've reached the 2-minute warning.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're going to pass it here. Nice gain left side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Irving on the inside give. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for him. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Come on.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. Juan Martin with the pick.